Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel StoryNest English. Story, stop using basic English at work. Rohan had always been a hard-working employee. He arrived at the office before everyone else, completed every task on time, and never missed a deadline. His manager appreciated his dedication, and his teammates enjoyed working with him. But there was one problem. Whenever Rohan spoke English at work, he used very basic words and phrases. If his manager asked about a project, he would simply say, "It's good." When a client asked for an update, he replied, "I don't know." If he needed help, he would say, "I want help." When a task was urgent, he would tell his colleagues, "Do fast." Although his grammar wasn't wrong, his communication didn't sound professional. Clients often preferred speaking to his colleague, Emma, even though she had less experience than Rohan. One afternoon, Rohan couldn't understand why. He walked into his manager's office and asked, "Sir, may I ask you something?" His manager smiled and said, "Of course." Rohan hesitated before saying, "I've been working here for 3 years. I work hard. I complete my projects, and I always try my best. But whenever an important client meeting comes up, you choose Emma instead of me. Is there something I'm doing wrong?" His manager leaned back in his chair. "You are one of our best employees," he said. "Your technical skills are excellent, but business isn't only about doing good work. It's also about communicating professionally." Rohan looked surprised. "My English isn't that bad," he replied. "No," his manager said. "Your English is understandable, but professional English is different from everyday English." The next day, the manager invited Rohan to sit in on one of Emma's client meetings. The client asked, "How is the project progressing?" Emma replied, "The project is progressing well. We've completed the initial phase, and we're currently on schedule to meet the deadline." A few minutes later, the client asked, "Can you send me the revised report?" Emma smiled. "Certainly. I'll send it to you by this afternoon." Her tone was calm, polite, and confident. After the meeting, Rohan realized something important. Emma wasn't using difficult English. She was simply choosing better words. Instead of saying, "Good," she said, "excellent," "successful," or "progressing well." Instead of saying, "I don't know," she said, "Let me check, and I'll get back to you." Instead of saying, "Do fast," she said, "Could you complete this as soon as possible?" Small changes made a huge difference. That evening, Rohan decided to improve. Every morning before work, he learned 5 new professional expressions. Instead of saying, "I want," he practiced saying, "I would like." Instead of thanks, he used, "Thank you for your support." Instead of "No problem," he replied, "My pleasure." Instead of "Okay," he said, "Certainly." Instead of maybe, he used "I believe." At first, speaking this way felt strange. Sometimes he forgot. Sometimes he mixed up the phrases. But he didn't stop practicing. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, his confidence grew. One day, his manager asked him to lead an important meeting with an international client. Earlier, that opportunity would have made him nervous. This time, He smiled. During the meeting, the client asked, "Could you provide an update on the project?" Rohan answered confidently, "Certainly. We've completed approximately 70% of the project, and everything is progressing according to schedule. We expect to deliver the final version by next Friday." The client nodded with satisfaction. Later, another client requested an urgent change. Instead of saying, "We'll do it fast," Rohan replied, "We'll prioritize your request and complete it as soon as possible." The meeting ended successfully. A week later, the manager called Rohan into his office again. This time, there was a smile on his face. "Congratulations," he said. "You've been promoted to team lead." Rohan couldn't believe it. "Thank you, sir," he said. His manager replied, "You earned this promotion because you didn't just improve your English, you improved the way you communicate." Professional communication builds trust, and trust builds leadership. As Rohan walked back to his desk, he remembered his first day at the company. He had believed that speaking professional English meant using long, difficult words. Now, he knew the truth. Professional English isn't about speaking complicated English. It's about choosing the right words, speaking politely, communicating clearly, and showing confidence. From that day forward, Rohan continued, learning one new expression every day. Within a year, he was leading meetings, training new employees, and representing his company before international clients. Whenever a new employee joined the team, Rohan gave them one simple piece of advice: don't try to impress people with difficult English. Impress them with clear, respectful, and professional communication. Small improvements in the way you speak can create big opportunities in your career. Moral of the story: success at work depends not only on what you know, but also on how effectively you communicate. Replacing basic English with professional expressions can make you sound more confident, earn greater respect, and open the door to better career opportunities.